me a heads up, my E2's now and incoming. Shout out to you, bruv. Airbnb tentato abandon this language.
especially with the wonderful pieces of kit that you've got in there, which actually played nicely into the background or the backdrop behind the pre-race podcast, and I'll just run you through some of if you did see the pre-race podcast, what you were looking at was the L29 jet that Richard has in his hangar over here. It's such a beautiful airplane, and the paint scheme on it being the eagle on it is really, really fantastic. And then he's also got a L39 jet, which is a super piece of kit. You would have seen the L39 jet taking part in the Paris Air Show a couple of weeks back, as well as at the Bona fly-in. So they all did a bit of a he did a bit of a sortie to the Bona fly-in, and then over to the Paris Air Show. So that L39 lives here at Middelburg. It's a lovely machine. In fact, I just want to correct myself. The L39 jet was flown by Pierre Gous, a legendary legendary pilot, aerobatic pilot, and really just an amazing, also fantastic pilot in South Africa. That was he piloted the L-39 jet at the air show. You obviously have to have your relevant air show and display ratings. So and it's also it's a very tricky machine to operate in that kind of environment. So and then so that played the lovely aeroplanes. There was a yak in there as well, also an aerobatic aircraft. There's a bit of a trend here with Richard Lovett and his aircraft. They're all aerobatic, I just realized. And he's built recently a lovely RV-14, a Vans Aircraft RV-14. Richard and his wife built that airplane together, which if you come out to the Middelburg airfield and have a look at that hangar and specifically at that airplane, just how pristine and how beautiful and how well put together that airplane is. Richard is an absolute perfectionist in everything that he does, quite clearly, and no. Test, hello. Testing 1, 2, 3. Okay, so we're back. Thank you to Load Shedding for giving us a little bit of a break there, giving us all a bit of a sweat to make things get back together. I would like to welcome everybody back to the Speed Rally. Sorry, let me correct that. All Assets Speed Rally, event number 2 here at Middelburg Airfield. We are live again, and we are ready to rock and roll. We've had most of the aircraft take off, as far as I understand. In fact, we have all the aircraft take off, and they are. Or have we? No, it's hard to tell. But we're back and live, and we're ready to rock and roll. Thank you again for tuning in. I see we've got a good number of guys watching on Facebook, good number of people watching on YouTube as well. Remember to share this link out there as far and wide as possible, man. We're doing everything we can to generate so much more interest in general aviation, and to make sure that people appreciate what really goes into an event like the Speed Rally, to gain sponsors, to get marshals, to put it all together, to get a host club that's willing, able, and flippin' proficient at putting something together like this. So, man, thank you to everybody, and thank you to you for showing interest and being part of this. So luckily we've got a generator to pick up the slack, so we honour our generator and the diesel fuel that goes into those guys to make sure that we can power up this operation. Right, so I think I was just going through more of what was happening over the weekend. So Friday night was an absolute jaw, and very, very good time was had by all, especially after the pre-race podcast, which you can actually link back to if you go back into the history. If you don't have it, send me a message, comment. I will send you I'll send you a link personally from the good old Dave LaRue. So as you can see, I'm nice and warmly dressed. It is icy. The sun is shining, but there's an icy bite of wind history out here. If you don't have it, so the wind not so much, but the common temperatures are very good for flying, and a good, we're actually having lovely flying conditions here today.
Yeah, man. So Friday was good. Then we obviously had Saturday. Saturday was a big sit around and wait day because we weren't too sure of when the weather was going to actually start to play ball. And we eventually decided that it wasn't going to play ball and the conditions were just not flyable. So what we did have was what we were able to do was scrub the race for Saturday and move it over to Sunday, and we are rocking and rolling today. So Saturday was a lot of sitting around and waiting. The guys then went to different restaurants and other establishments around Middleburg, so we're supporting the local economy here, and it was absolutely awesome to watch the Pumas win the Currie Cup yesterday. Hey, go Pumas! Well done. So obviously this whole town erupted. It was very jovial. And the rest of the guys took part. It was lovely to see the action of all the guys eating some steaks and having some refreshments and having a good time. So that was Saturday. And then everybody was nice and fresh for this morning, and we rolled into a briefing at 8 o'clock and around 8:30 this morning to do the update and the safety briefing of all the things, and giving the last couple of pilots that arrived in here, or the teams that arrived this morning, to give this good old rally a go. And here we are rocking and rolling, as we say. We've got a RV9 on the taxiway. Seems like they've got a bit of a fuel issue, or actually on the runway. They've actually got a bit of a fuel issue, and that's what you're looking at out there. Hope everything's okay. We'll get some feedback of what's going on just now, and I'll keep you guys updated with that. But the rest of the field has taken off and are busy making their way around the 136 nautical mile circuit. The circuit consists of 10 sharp turning points, or no, I think 8 sharp turning points, so quite acute angles around those turns, and then 4 chicanes. So chicanes obviously also more of a bend than an actual turn, and those obviously the last 2 turning points are generally chicanes, just because of the nature of the aircraft catching up with each other. Just as a reminder to everybody, and in an environment just like this where you can learn to do speed rally type flying. I see we've got a huge echo on the voice somehow. Thank you, France, for bringing that to our attention. Just keep guiding us, guys. We are out here, and it's a little bit, we are on the fly, and we're getting it going. So that's the last aircraft that's waiting to take off, and the rest are already out on the circuit. Okay. All right, so we're going to switch to some sponsorship messages coming up right now. We're expecting the aircraft back home in about half an hour, so take it easy. Have a listen to some of our sponsorship messages, and that's coming up in the next couple of seconds. So see you guys soon.
An amazing flying event you don't want to miss. Whether you're an aspiring pilot, a seasoned aviator, or championship winner. Fly the speed rallies, be inspired and connect with top flying aces. Develop your cross-country and CRM skills in an adrenaline-charged environment. From March through October 2022, 4 rallies to the championship crown. Who will it be? Flying's not the only way for you to be involved. You could be one of our esteemed sponsors and get incredible exposure along with national brands. Get to our Facebook page and our official SABFA website for more info and how to get in contact and be a part of this legendary national event. Holborn Assets Speed Rally. An amazing flying event you don't want to miss, whether an aspiring pilot. Fly the speed rallies, be inspired and connect with top flying aces. Develop your cross-country and CRM skills in an adrenaline-charged environment. From March through October 2022, 4 rallies to the championship crown. Who Supporting the President's Trophy Air Rallies and the speed rallies across the country, our sponsors are instrumental in growing general aviation in South Africa, thus supporting talented up-and-coming pilots to be airborne more often and to excel. The whole asset an amazing flying you don't want to miss. Whether you're an aspiring pilot, a seasoned aviator, or championship winner. Fly the speed rallies, be inspired and connect with top flying aces. Develop your cross-country and CRM skills in an adrenaline-charged environment. From March through October 2022, 4 rallies to the championship crown. Who will it be? Amazing flying event. Flying's not the only way for you to be involved. You could be one of our esteemed sponsors and get incredible exposure along with national brands. Get to our Facebook page and our official SAPFA website for more info and how to get in contact and be a part of this legendary national event. Contact Heinrich or Michael at the detail on screen now. Find them also on LinkedIn or at holbornassets.com. Holborn, the right money at the right place at the right time. Supporting the President's Trophy Air Race and the speed rallies across the country, our sponsors are instrumental in growing general aviation in South Africa, thus supporting talented up-and-coming pilots to be airborne more often and to excel. SAPFA introduces our brand new gold sponsor for 2022, Clubber, senior partner with Holborn Management Services, which is part of the Holborn Assets group of companies. Holborn has clients in 30 countries across the globe, over 3 billion assets under management, and cares about the safety and security of our clients' money. With more than 20 years' experience in bond trading, derivatives, and forex instruments, Heinrich understands the offshore wealth business. Both sides of the industry. He is also an experienced risk manager and focuses on risk identification, measurement, and mitigation. Heinrich combines all of this with his earlier experience in personal finance and wealth consultation. This gives him an edge when approaching your needs with regard to business and personal financial planning. Contact Heinrich or Michael at the detail on screen now. Find them also on LinkedIn or at holbornassets.com. To our Facebook page and the right money at the right place at the right time. Flying hours unique, and let's face it, pilots are unique. Founded in 2013 by Franz Smith, Pilot Insurance has brought to the top-of-mind insurance advisor for aviators, having insured pilots across the continent of Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. Pilot Insure comprehensively understands the risks you face in any type of flying and in any territory on the planet. Keep an eye on our social media channels for more videos which will explain in more detail what we do and how it can work for you. Check out our website at pilotinsure.co.za and find us on Facebook and YouTube. Pilot Insure, straight and level insurance. A perfect fit for pilots in South Africa and across the globe. For millions of South
Understanding the
Africans.
challenges
And of
aviators
course,
in South
there are many
Africa
other
face
platforms
is a
where you
task
can
for the few
advertise
who
digitally.
understand our
This
aviation
is why
industry.
you need a
Also,
Cell-Shot
ensuring
video.
our pilots takes a
Cell-Shot
company
is an
that
affordable way
understands
to
the ins
communicate
and
the
outs of
essence of
aviation
your service
in
or
all
product.
its variations.
This saves you time explaining
Pilot
it over
Insure
and over
is that
again,
company.
and
Your
displays it to
advisor
your
is an
prospects
aviator.
professionally.
Specialist
The Cell-Shot
insurance
video
for a
then
specialist
also points
industry.
your future customers to where they
No
can
matter
find
what
more
you fly,
information
Pilot
and
Insure
contact
understands
details.
what it
Go
takes,
to
how to cover your need,
cellshot.co.za
and is
and
proud
see
to
what's
report
possible.
100%
Switch your business
successful
on with a
claim
Cell
history.
Shot. It's the affordable
As an
direct
advisor,
method
Pilot
of
Sure
introducing
understands
your
sides of
product
the
or
industry,
service to people
insure
in your
institutions,
area.
and you, the insured aviator. We are in the best position to negotiate optimal benefits, premiums, and compile cost-effective insurance policies. Aspects of cover include loss of license, life cover, buy and sell agreements, investment planning, disability cover, impairment insurance, dreaded disease, retirement planning. This and much more are the areas we focus on when assessing your risk profile and finding out what makes your flying hours unique. And let's face it, pilots are unique. Founded in 2013 by Franz Smith, Pilot Insure has grown to become the top-of-mind insurance advisor for aviators, having insured the pilots across the continent of Africa, Europe, and the Middle East. Pilot Insure comprehensively understands the risks you face in any type of flying, any territory on the planet. On social media for more videos which will explain in more detail what we do and how it can work for you. Check out our website at pilotinsure.co.za and find us on Facebook and YouTube. Pilot Insure, straight and level insurance. A perfect fit for pilots in South Africa and across the globe. For millions of South Africans. And of course, there are many other platforms where you can advertise digitally. This is why you need a Cell-Shot video. Cell-Shot is an affordable way to communicate the essence of your service or product. This saves you time explaining it over and over again and displays it to your prospects professionally. The Cell-Shot video then also points your future customers to where they can find more information and contact detail. Go to cellshot.co.za and see what's possible. Switch your business on with a Cell-Shot. It's the affordable direct method of introducing your product or service to people in your area.
Trophy air race and the speed rallies across the country, our sponsors are instrumental in growing general aviation in South Africa, thus supporting talented up-and-coming pilots to be airborne more often and to excel. SAFA introduces our brand new gold sponsor for 2022, Heinrich Schreiber, senior partner with Holborn Management Services, which is part of the Holborn Assets Group of companies. Holborn has clients in 30 countries across the globe, over 3 billion assets under management, and cares about the safety and security of our clients' money. With more than 20 years' experience in bond trading, derivatives, and forex, Heinrich understands the offshore wealth business. He is also an experienced risk manager and focuses on risk identification, measurement, and mitigation. Heinrich combines this with his early experience in personal finance and wealth consultation. This gives him an edge when approaching your needs with regard to business and personal financial planning. Contact Heinrich or Michael at the detail on screen now. Find them also on LinkedIn also, insuring our pilots takes a company that understands the ins and outs of aviation in all its variations. Pilot Insure is that company. Your advisor is an aviator. Specialist insurance for a specialist industry. No matter what you fly, Pilot Insure understands what it takes, how to cover your need, and is proud to report 100% successful claim history. As an advisor, Pilot Insure understands both sides of the industry, insurance institutions and you, the insured aviator. We are in the best position to negotiate optimal benefits, premiums, and compile cost-effective insurance policies. Aspects of cover include loss of license, life cover, buy and sell agreements, investment planning, disability cover, impairment insurance, dreaded disease, retirement planning. This and much more are the areas we focus on when assessing your risk profile and finding out what makes your flying hours unique. And let's face it, pilots are unique. Founded in 2013 by Franz Smith, Pilot Insure has grown to become the premier insurance advisor for aviators and insurance pilots across the continent of Africa, and the Middle East. Pilot Insure comprehensively understands the risks you face in any type of flying and in any territory on the planet. Keep an eye on our social media channels for more videos which will explain in more detail what we do and how it can work for you. Check out our website at pilotinsure.co.za and find us on Facebook and YouTube. Pilot Insure, straight and level insurance. A perfect fit for pilots in South Africa and across the globe. Business locally, build strong connections, and decentralize. WhatsApp, Telegram, Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are the go-to methods of communication for millions of South Africans. And of course, there are many other platforms where you can advertise digitally. This is why you need a CellShot video. CellShot is an affordable way to communicate the essence of your service or product. This saves you time explaining it over and over again and displays it to your prospects professionally. The CellShot video then also points your future customers to where they can find more information and contact detail. Go to cellshot.co.za and see what's possible. Switch your business on with a CellShot. It's the affordable, direct method of introducing your product or service to people in your area.
Works. The power situation really screwed us around quite a lot, and there's a lot of technical computers and equipment that's over here, and I think once they get just switched off because of a power technicality, the signal and everything goes for a big ball of string, and so If you can see me, you can hear me, give me a thumbs up, send me a message. If you can't, let me know what the problem is. It seems like we're back up and running now, so that's good news. Looks like we are 6 or 7 minutes out from the first aircraft to come in. If Ian Myberg has done his calculations correctly, we will have all of the aircraft come in at 11:58. So let's see how that goes, man. We were looking forward to it. Generally, how it works is that the first aircraft over the line could be the winner. However, that's not always the case, just because of spacing out of the aeroplanes, just to make sure that they take off in a safe fashion and that they don't fly into the back of each other. So those time differences sometimes might make a slight difference to the actual event. But here we have the first aircraft coming over, and it is the R66 being piloted by RP Kutsia, and navigational work being done by Hendrik Lewitz. First aircraft over the line, we have the R66, which in my opinion is no surprise, because that airplane, the team in that airplane are both amazing speed rally pilots, both of which also participate at the Navigational Rally Championships in South Africa, for South Africa last weekend, in separate teams in that event, but in this event they did actually, in this speed rally they're flying together. They're normally part of their father and son teams. Hendrik Lewitz flies with Jean Lewitz, and in a sling, Zulu uniform, India Hotel Kilo, and RP flies with his son Frederik Kutsia, and the two sons this week are actually unavailable, and that's why the two dads are flying together. So that's very cool. And an air coupe with its uniquely designed dual vertical stabilizer at the back, where he's got, instead of just one tail, they've got the two tails coming out there. So good job on them. And third over the line is a Jabiru. I'm gonna stick my neck out and say that it's BSA, Bravo Sierra Alpha, is the first Jabiru that's over. I might be wrong. I can't actually see from here. It might be Juliet Bravo Juliet. I must get myself a pair of binocs for this event. But yeah, so the first three aircraft are the R66 Robinson helicopter, then the air coupe flown by Christo and Lex Erasmus, and then we have the Jabiru, first Jabiru. There is another Jabiru that is competing, so when that one comes over, I might be able to confirm exactly which one it is. But well, the first three Aries are over. It looks like a fantastic race flown by the three of them. Congratulations. By the looks of things, I'm gonna say that the helicopter flown by RP is definitely contender for the top spot, since it took off in the 4th position, meaning that it overtook the other three aircraft ahead of it, and managed to beat its handicap and cross the line first. The next airplane coming over the line we have is looks like I'm gonna confirm for you now, just got a bit of sun in my eye, it's the Pioneer 300. If I'm not mistaken, that's the Pioneer 300 flown by Laura and Stuart McDermott, husband and wife team. 4th aircraft over the line. Flippin-tastic. Well done to you guys, Laura and Stuart. We look forward to seeing you and many more of the speed rallies over the next couple of years. Fantastic. And here we have the the R66 coming into land here, a little bit in front of us. Really cool. Charlie. No, that is the Mall. It's the Mall. MNW, flown by Gareth and Marcus. It's the Mall that's come over the line 5th. Very nice. Well done to them on doing a good race. Obviously, this order is not confirmed because we do have to obviously vet all the results. We have to take all the loggers that the guys take in the aircraft and make sure that they and download the information, download the route, the track, and see how well they've done, and and then check obviously that they've made all the turning points and that there's no penalties for flying against the rules. Right, so here we have the RF-66 has landed, and then we have the Air Coupe coming along over here. Lovely bright yellow paint scheme from the Air Coupe, piloted by Christo and Lex Erasmus. Very, very nice airplane. It's a very, very cool looking machine. Like I said, a nice vintage machine, at least from the 1940s. Still participating in speed rallies. Well, taking part in South African general aviation events, and this one being a speed rally. So really testing the guts and the steel and all the good things of that airplane. Fantastic. And obviously the guts and the wherewithal of the pilots with inside the airplane. So good job to them, and kudos to them. Right, seems like we got a bit of a gap in the next couple of guys. So I think the way they spaced it out now was, in fact, for this event, instead of just having 30-second delays between each aircraft, they grouped them into aircraft of similar type and similar speed, and actually got them going less than 30 seconds apart. So that's probably why we got the first 4 aircraft or 5 aircraft over the line. First 4 or 5 aircraft over the line in that time. Yeah. Okay, so I was not correct. It was not Bravo Sierra Alpha. It was Juliet Bravo Juliet, flown by Sean Cronin and Roger Ford. They came over the line what seemed to be third. So it was the Robinson R44 came over the line, then the Air Coupe, and then the little Jabiru. Oh, the Jabiru team is sponsored by Mnandi Signs. Mnandi Signs is a company that does vehicle wrapping. They actually do a little bit of aircraft wrapping as well. And when I say wrapping, I don't mean like me on a Saturday night doing the freestyling stuff. I mean the vinyl and the branding and stickers and all that kind of stuff onto the vehicles. You'll actually see they've done the Fidelity ADT BO105 aircraft, and they've wrapped that beautifully. They've done a sterling job on Sean's airplane here. The Jabiru is looking very neat and tidy. So thanks to Mnandi Science for your awesome contribution to the speed rally and sponsoring a team. Oh, the aircraft that obviously crossed the line that I missed was Fox Victor Victor. The pilot is Quentin Kruger and the navigator Johan Whiteman, also a father and son team. Johan Whiteman of SAA Glory Captain Days, so he's got about 30,000 hours, or close on 30,000 hours, has crossed the line and landing here and taxiing into the winner's circle. So we're going to see. And then obviously the Mall M7 Mike November Whiskey, piloted by Gareth and navigated by Marcus Newitz. Also coming in here, doing a nice U-turn, checking very, very, very cool. Nice spacious aircraft this, and got quite a big donkey in the front there that can pull that airplane in and out of airstrips at a alarmingly good rate. I mean, it doesn't take a lot for this airplane to get on the ground. It can get on the ground within 200 or 300 meters if you really need it to, which is very, very cool, which makes it one of the most capable bush airplanes. Alright, we've got another aircraft barreling over here. It's one of the 210s. I'm going to confirm for you which one it is now. Looks to me like Charlie November Yankee. I might be mistaken. Look, it's either going to be SOK or CNY, but it's the first 210 is over the line. So yeah, I know there's always a bit of a rivalry when it comes to the similar types of aircraft, and the first 210 is over. We still await a couple of the other aeroplanes, obviously the other 210. Then we're waiting for the Sequoia Falco to come over. FMH got scratched, unfortunately. And yeah, man. So the second group of aircraft is all over. MNW, MJB, and FVV. And then the first one was SOK. So the last two aircraft are going to be... Here comes an aircraft with their landing lights on. This might be CNY or it might be the Sequoia. Let's see what it is. It is another 210 and it looks to me like CNY coming over the line. So we're just waiting for Kathy Burke and Alan Evan Haynes in the Sequoia Falco at Bravo Tango Tango to come over the line. Lots of action here. Looking like a fantastic air speed rally event, and wonderful to see the guys coming back and having enjoyed the race. We would like to try and get the guys the next Jabiru's over the line as well. That's Bravo Sierra Alpha. She's coming in, taxiing into the parking bay. Yeah, very cool. It may just be that we've got one of the teams having got a little bit lost and just trying to make their way back to find the track and to get them back over the line and landed here. Very nice. And that just about wraps up most of the action from our side. So yeah, man, very cool. A little couple of glitches along the way, just technically, but I think we've managed to get a lot of the action back into your home and onto your cell phones and onto your TVs. So I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Yeah, man, like I said, there's again one huge thanks to the host club, Middelburg Aero Club. One huge thanks to the headline sponsor, who's the gold sponsor for the season, Heinrich Slubber and his team from Holborn Assets. And another huge thank you to the Flying Eyes guys, the one guy, Leon Verleun, representing and distributing an awesome set of sunglasses out to the aviation community. And then we've also got Pilot Insure. I'd like to mention Pilot Insure as one of the headline sponsors as well. We sponsored towards the accommodation for all the media crew, and as well as a couple of the other things, and obviously putting our whole team, Adele, Tony, and Sipo, coming out here and doing a fantastic job of supporting the whole event and making sure that things ran as smoothly as possible. So big shout out to Pilot Insure and the guys. What we specialize in is obviously insurance for pilots. So we don't do aircraft insurance. I'll tell you what we don't do, and that is in aircraft insurance. We don't do pilot excess insurance either. What we do is life insurance, disability cover, income protection, as well as your dreaded disease cover for pilots, specifically for pilots. That's what we do every single day. It's something that we focus 100% of our efforts on, is to make sure that pilots, private or commercial, are covered correctly, and that there's absolutely no grey area, and you have absolute clarity and certainty when it comes to your insurance as a pilot. So reach out to us. Our details we'll be sharing, but reach out to France or myself as brokers. We will very, very happily give you give you a second opinion on any cover that you do have, and and if you don't have cover, or you're very uncertain or not too sure about how things are looking in your insurance package, give us a call and we can clear all of that up for you.
Whether you're an aspiring pilot, a seasoned aviator, or championship winner, fly the speed rallies, be inspired and connect with top flying aces. Develop your cross-country and CRM skills in an adrenaline-charged environment. From March through October 2022, 4 rallies to the championship crown. Who will it be? Flying's not the only way for you to be involved. You could be one of our esteemed sponsors and get incredible exposure along with national brands. Get to our Facebook page and our official SAPFA website for more info and how to get in contact and be a part of this legendary national event. Supporting the President's Trophy Air Race and the speed rallies across the country, our sponsors are instrumental in growing general aviation in South Africa, thus supporting talented up-and-coming pilots to be airborne more often and to excel. SAPFA introduces our brand new gold sponsor for 2022. Heinrich Slabber, Senior Partner with Holborn Management Services, which is part of the Holborn Assets Group of Companies. Holborn has clients in 30 countries across the globe, over 3 billion assets under management, and cares about the safety and security of our clients' money. With more than 20 years' experience in bond trading, derivatives, and forex instruments, Heinrich understands the offshore wealth business. He is also an experienced risk manager and focuses on risk identification, measurement, and mitigation. Heinrich combines all of this with his earlier experience in personal finance and wealth consultation. Your needs with regard to business and personal financial planning. Contact Heinrich or Michael at the detail on screen now. Find them also on LinkedIn or at holbornassets.com. Holborn. The right money at the right place at the right time.